Konichi, what's up, everyone? This is JHP podcast number 15. I miscounted the last podcast because I wasn't looking at our list. Anyway, usual suspects here. Pao, what's up, Pao?
Yo, yo, yo!
Yo, yo, yo. And then, should I ask you what you're playing? Because basically, we're almost going to discuss that later. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'll ask it
Uh,
anyway. What you watching? What you playing?
I've actually been watching a lot of isekai, but aside from the all the anime that I've been watching, I actually watched the Death and Return of Superman,
Ooh,
which is the DC animated movie where they took like the death of Superman from last year and the reign of the Superman from this year,
mhm.
and Katai
Gatay.
into one huge movie.
Gatay.
Yep.
Okay. So, let's ask Alan now. Same question.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Well, this whole week I've just been playing BattleTech.
Battletech. Yeah, you got the Atlas, I know.
Yes.
Freaking Atlas.
No, it turns out pinakita lang yung Atlas, pero the Atlas goes to I think Queen.
Mhm.
I got the Highlander, yung second na Baduy na ano.
Oh, Highlander.
Mech.
So it's immortal.
Yes, yeah, unless you cut its head off. Which in BattleTech is also instant death.
Yep.
As far as anime,
Mhm.
but still the usual, pero I've also gone into some of the new ones that came out this season.
Okay, we'll discuss that
Uh,
later because that's our subject.
Yes.
Full anime. How about you, Cal? Same question.
I've been playing still more Code Vein.
Ah.
I'm on my second character.
Mhm.
I've been playing Monster Hunter World Iceborne a lot,
Yep.
and what else? I've been watching basically all the isekais.
How's your experience with Rajang?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
He's a good fight.
nice. Really?
Nice. It's a good fight.
I
Yeah, I mean,
despise this Rajang.
I think that's the first time I've heard someone describe Rajang Hunt as nice.
Nice.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Nice
You
to
like,
die.
getting. Yeah,
Yeah, good boy.
Triple
Yeah.
cart.
yeah.
Triple cart.
Yeah, yep. It's nice if you like getting ass raped. So yeah.
Okay, so anyway, majority of what we're going to discuss is usually what I ask you every podcast. So let's go straight to the news. So Nintendo Switch sales surpasses 15 million in North America. So that's quite a feat.
Yeah, should clap our hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No, they did.
Good
It was a
job.
good job.
Good
you know?
job.
Yeah.
good job.
good job.
Job.
So since 2017, they already surpassed 15 million, which is quite a feat compared to the other systems. I won't be naming anything. I don't want to be biased.
Well, you can at least compare it to the Wii.
Yeah, the Wii.
It's like
Mm.
the Wii is like at the same in the same time frame. The Wii reached like 20 million,
Hmm.
so it's not that far off from the Wii.
Yep.
And we also have to remember that the Wii was released at a time when the iPhone didn't exist yet. So all the mobile games that are basically taking up everybody's time
Hmm.
did not exist.
Yep. Shovelware. So.
Not to be confused with Shovel Knight,
Yep.
which is actually good.
The Wii. Okay, so next one is Sean Bean is tired of already getting screen deaths
Dying.
that he's rejecting roles where he gets killed because it's getting predictable. So yeah,
Missed opportunity.
after 35 years in the business, his roles are predictable.
Is he gonna play Mr. Bean?
Sean Bean as Mr. Bean. I don't know. He's British. I think that works.
Missed opportunity there.
Missed opportunity.
Just saying. Just saying.
Now take my iced tea. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I still like my idea where they have to make a series with him,
Mhm.
then always end it at a cliffhanger, whether or not he's
Yep.
gonna die.
Like each episode.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that would be awesome if they made a
Parang
TV
parang
series.
24.
So everyone's like, "Oh, he's dead." Then next
No.
week, "Oh, he's
But
still
no.
alive." This is the week. This is gonna be the week.
It's gonna be the week. It's gonna be the week. You gotta die.
Oh my god. Although you would really understand him because especially Game of Thrones, he just lasted one season. But the income
Spoilers.
for the other, well, if you haven't seen it, it's on you. So it's
Yeah,
been-
by this time.
yeah, by this time it's on you already. And
Yeah, I mean the book is like how old is the book? Like 20 years?
very old.
Pretty old.
So,
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's like
Or he can charge a premium if he's gonna be killed off.
Give me a season pass.
best we can do is this loot box.
Or at least put me in
There's a chance you might
flashbacks.
survive.
Flashbacks would be nice, but no. No flashbacks. Well, anyway, this news is from the Sun. So you know the
Sun.
the Sun,
The sun.
The Father and the Holy
Praise the
Spirit.
sun.
the Sun. So
It's-
not everyone actually believes the Sun, but this sounds pretty legit. Okay,
Like-
last news is Google Play Pass versus Apple Arcade. It's from
Oh,
the
yeah.
India Times.
Oh,
So
Lord.
anyway, the person who would be able to answer this on which one you should get is Pao, because he's getting everything, including Stadia.
Get all the games.
Get
Why not?
Get all
everything.
the games
So
for science.
yeah. What do you think about this one?
Well, first off, if you only have an Apple device, then obviously you should get Apple Arcade
Well,
and
shit.
not Google Play Pass, and vice versa.
Hmm.
But I think both of them are doing interesting things.
Mhm.
So like Apple Arcade, I think came out early September, and then Google Play Pass was like a couple of weeks later. But the difference is that Apple Arcade is pure games,
Mhm.
and all of the games on Apple Arcade are basically games that Apple picked or helped produce.
Ah,
So it's like Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Yep.
Was part of that, and then Shin Sekai, which is actually really good. It's a Capcom Metroidvania set underwater.
that word again. My God.
Well, I don't know. Like, okay, I'll call it a Shadow Complex, like Shadow Complex clone.
Shadow Complex clone.
Yeah, because that's what it feels like. It feels like Shadow Complex, but underwater.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's like, and all of the games on Apple Arcade are like, basically full games.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of the early days of Xbox Live Arcade, where you have like small games, not necessarily like epic uh, games.
Mm-hmm.
Although Ocean Horn 2 is on there,
Mm-hmm.
which is surprising. It's like, oh, Ocean Horn 2, and I haven't actually downloaded that,
Mm-hmm.
but you have a good mix of genres there.
Okay.
And Apple is actually funding some of them, and uh, yeah, it's like you got a good mix of genres in there.
Nice, nice. How about Google Play Pass? Do they have exclusives compared to?
No, and so what Google Play Pass is doing is that Apple Arcade is $5 a month.
Hmm.
Google Play Pass is also $5 a month, but they basically have like 300 different apps. So it's not just games. So I actually got uh what was that? Signal Spy, which is an app that measures the strength of your 4G signal.
Ah, okay, okay. So it also
So
includes
that's
apps, not just
yeah,
games.
but yeah. You remember the thing that Amazon did a
Uh
few
huh.
years back with their app store,
Yep.
the Amazon Underground,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
where any apps or games that you get on Amazon Underground are basically free. Like
Hmm.
um, and any of the DLC or the microtransactions are basically $0.
Yep. 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 Is that what's happening
That
with Google Play Pass?
yeah, it's basically that.
Oh. Oh, nice, nice,
So
nice.
it's like you get existing games.
Mm-hmm.
If they're a paid game, like Terraria is on Google Play Pass,
Mm-hmm.
and Monument Valley too, and those are like free, like pay once games,
Uh huh.
like I think $7.
Yep. Yep.
And if you have Google Play Pass, you can download them for free. And then there are games like uh, Flow Free,
Mm.
which is like the puzzle game where you connect dots.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. Nice.
That one has ads,
Mm-hmm.
but
Even
if
if
you
it's
get
through
it
Play
on
Pass, there's
no,
gonna be ads.
if you get it through Play Pass, you don't get the ads.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
So it's you basically unlock
The
the
game itself.
full functionality,
Yep. Yep.
the ad free
Ad-free version.
functionality. Yep.
I mean, I'm already paying Google Play Pass. Why the heck should I go through with this freaking ads?
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
so earlier I was like playing Framed
Mm-hmm.
on my phone, which is also part of Google Play Pass,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's the bigger difference, since Google Play Pass is basically taking existing games
Mm-hmm.
and apps. It's not as exciting
Mm-hmm.
because these are all games that you can either get somewhere else. I mean, they're also available on iOS. Some of them are available on Amazon App Store,
Yep.
and you're and you've also got like three 2048 clones in there, which is kind of weird.
Okay. Okay.
So in terms of selection, like Apple got it right in terms of quantity versus quality.
Mm.
Like I can say that Google Play Pass has 300 apps versus the 80 games
Mm-hmm.
on Apple Arcade.
Yep. Yep.
But I've installed more Apple Arcade games than Google Play Pass apps.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. So in a way, uh, Apple Arcade
If you had
works.
if you had a choice, I would go with Apple Arcade.
Mhm. Nice, nice. Okay, any last words? Any last words before we go to the next
Fine.
I don't want to
one? Anyway, anything else for Apple Arcade before we go to our main topic?
die. Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Oh, nice, nice.
I recommend it. And Shinsekai Into the Dead. Also good. I recommend it.
Anyway, keep um, putting more nice words for Apple. I'm just going to open the gate. One moment.
Open the gate.
Open the gate. It's kind of weird that
Are you guys
Apple-
getting an echo?
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
So it's kind of weird to have a brand new Choo Choo Rocket exclusive to Apple.
Yeah, what's up with that shit?
But it's actually good.
Wait, what kind of rocket? What?
Choo Choo Rocket.
Choo.
I also recommend it. It's on Apple Arcade. Choo Choo Rocket Universe. I think. I forget what it's called.
It used to be a Dreamcast game.
Yep. Basically, it's a puzzle game, kind of like Lemmings in a way. So you're controlling. Well, you're not exactly controlling anything. You're guiding a bunch of mouse robots things, and trying to guide them into a rocket so that they can escape from the cat robot things.
Is that Choo Choo Rocket?
And yeah, Choo Choo Rocket,
Ah.
because the newest Choo Choo Rocket is exclusive on Apple Arcade.
Uh-huh. Sega.
Yeah, it is actually pretty good.
Okay.
And so I was explaining the concept of so the mouse robots continuously step forward
Mhm.
until they fall and they turn somewhere. And what you do is you put down arrows, and when the mouse robots things, when the choo-choos
Jeez.
hit an arrow, they turn in that direction.
It's
So you basically
technically,
have to guide them
it's like
to
Lemmings.
the right. Yeah, that's what I said.
It's Lemmings.
Lemmings.
Yep.
Instead, but you put down arrows instead of assigning a job to a lemming.
Hmm.
So it's pretty addicting.
Okie dokie. Now that we're here, let's go straight to our main topics. There are two. One is guilty pleasures, and the next one is anime for 2019. So let's start with the guilty pleasures first. We're not limiting this, by the way, to the games, but anyway, the visuals show games, but can be any guilty pleasure as well. So I guess I'll start with this one because I'm the most shameful one. I
Shame.
like surprise
Shame.
mechanics. Surprise!
Surprise
mechanics. I've been
Shame.
playing,
Nap dog.
Shame.
playing a lot of gacha games on my cell phone. Although I haven't been paying on it, it's kind of a guilty pleasure. And recently, some of them have been very generous. So
Oh yeah,
it works.
like Regalia Lost is very generous.
Yeah, and, especially recently, it's their first year anniversary, so they're giving a lot of
Oh, yeah.
stuff. And majority of my players, the team is already level 80, and their weapons are all
What?
Yep, and all their weapons are already level 3.
Oh,
So
I gotta step it up.
Yep.
I'm only at level like 40.
So yeah, thanks to the free stuff. Then other than that, my office mates influenced me with the Disney Tum Tum. I've been playing that
Tum Tum.
like for like I don't know 5 years. So
Disney
yeah,
Jug Jug.
Tum Tum. So yeah, Fire Emblem Heroes. Yeah, once in a while. But recently I uninstalled it because I just put Fist of the North Star inside my phone, and that's like 1 gig, 1 gig big. So yeah,
Well, Dragalianos is 5 gig.
yeah, I know. That's why I had to uninstall other games. Then Asphalt. Recently, I've been playing
Oh,
Asphalt.
Asphalt.
Me and Pau. So I've been earning rep recently and getting free stuff. So
Oh yeah.
really great game. So yeah, surprise mechanics. There you go. Okay, who's next?
Uh,
By the way, no shame in playing Dead or Alive Extreme Beach. There's no shame.
yeah, but it doesn't count as a guilty pleasure because I feel no shame when
I
playing
feel no shame.
it. Because
Okay.
let's be honest, the volleyball is actually pretty enjoyable,
Yeah. Solid game.
and it's not like there's a lot of beach volleyball games out there.
Yeah, the last one was on the GameCube. What was that?
Beach Spikers.
Beach Spikers from Sega, I think.
Yep.
So yeah,
AM2.
not much. So if
Yeah,
you
it's
want
like
beach volleyball, you have no choice. Play that game.
I mean it's also like pretty good.
Yeah, solid controls.
I mean,
Yeah,
yep.
it works. It works. So yeah, who's next?
I guess I'll
okay.
go next.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
sure.
me,
Go.
it is Ace Combat,
Yep.
like the Ace Combat series. For anyone who doesn't know, it's an arcade flight simulator
Hmm.
set in a fictional world with their own politics and wars and stuff.
Yep.
But I think first time I got hooked in that game was I want to say Ace Combat 4.
4. Yeah.
I think it was a Balkan War.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because it's not just a gameplay. It's more of the narrative
Yep.
and the story that Ace Combat games would have.
Hmm.
Some would argue that it's a flight sim. It's not a flight sim. It's
It's
not a
arcadey.
really flight sim. Yeah, it's still an arcade flight sim.
It's not
Well,
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
no, no, it's not like that. But it's fun. I mean, it has modern aircrafts
Mhm.
and some fictional ones that they throw in there. And for the most part, even if you're playing with a control, like a normal control pad, it's the controls are really. I don't want to say realistic, but I guess close to it.
Mhm.
Especially if
feels
you're playing using
realistic.
the expert mode where you have to actually pitch and yaw and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That and I was keyboards.
Hmm.
That's it. Right now I have 8 keyboards.
8 keyboards. Do you use them all at the same time?
Yeah. I mean,
Like super hacker.
He's a- he's a super hacker. Yeah.
Yeah, hack the
He's a
planet.
disciple of Carl Alquisada, the ninja.
You're like those hackers in the TV shows where their hacking makes no sense, but they got like 20
No.
keyboards in front of them.
Alright, that's his ninjutsu. The 8 keyboard ninjutsu.
Oh,
My God.
and that's it.
Okay, who's next?
Me. My guilty pleasure is the McRib. Yep.
McRib?
Sorry, the Macarena?
The McRib?
McRib.
Or I mean McDonald's McRib?
Yeah, from McDonald's, the McRib. That's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, and it's
I've never had
seasonal.
them.
It's
Yeah, it's
seasonal.
seasonal. If
My
it
goodness.
if you haven't heard of it, it's like they call it a pork sandwich, but nobody really knows what kind of meat they put in there.
It's
It,
mystical.
it looks like a yeah, it's supposed to look like a rib, but it doesn't look like a rib.
It's unicorn
And
meat.
there's yeah, it's unicorn meat. And I think it's there's barbecue sauce in there, but you can't tell if it's barbecue sauce or some and then there's onions and pickles and
Yeah, I kind of
it's
liked
good.
it when they had their run here in the Philippines, but it's seasonal,
Oh, pero
so yeah.
dito it seems very popular kasi ilang McDo na yung pinunta ko kanina, wala. It's all sold out.
Sold out. Great.
yeah,
Like, what the hell, guys?
They don't have Burger
It's really
McDo
good.
there, I'm sure.
Wala, no.
It's exclusive here.
Oh, and
They
one
don't
of my
have spaghetti.
Oh yeah,
other
no
guilty
spaghetti.
pleasure is Umimaro 3D. Oh yeah,
Umimaro 3D.
yep, Umimaro 3D.
What's
I
that?
watch all this shit. High quality 3D hentai.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yep. You haven't seen Umimaro 3D?
No. First time I
Oh
heard
my
of it.
gosh, man, you gotta
Yeah.
check it out.
Just give me 5 minutes.
So you hear like a clapping sound.
Squitch, 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 squitch. Okay. Anyway, bookmarked. God.
Umimaro 3D. No, it's really good. Like this, the quality of the 3D animation, the art style is pretty good.
Highly recommended.
Highly recommend. Yep, I highly recommend it.
Okay, that's very guilty. Guilty pleasure.
Yeah, very guilty. Well, the Pope said it's okay, so
I know the pumping action is okay, but I don't know about watching it.
the Pope yeah.
The pumping action is okay.
Man,
You ruined it. You ruined everything. Okay.
why you gotta do that to the Pope?
Hey, you said it was okay, right?
Yeah, but I doubt he said pumping action.
Pumping
No,
action.
that's not me.
I'm pretty sure we're paraphrasing.
I'm paraphrasing, yeah.
But I don't know how you paraphrase it as pumping action.
It's the only thing that came into mind, you know. Arr. Anyway, who's the next one? Anything else, Cal? Because I think Pau has the most.
Oh, do
Yeah,
I?
and then of course Other Live Beach Volleyball.
It's not a guilty pleasure.
It's not a guilty pleasure
Well,
if you feel no shame.
No
Yeah,
shame.
I feel plenty of shame. I actually think it's a shitty volleyball game. So
Oh.
Oh no. That's not true. Okay, I guess we go straight to Pau.
Oh, why do I have those?
From what I remembered was Splinter Cell. You said earlier.
No, not Splinter Cell.
Shantae.
Splinter Cell is the yeah. So Splinter Cell is not. It's not exactly a guilty pleasure. It's just a franchise that I was surprised that I actually enjoyed a lot more than I thought I would.
Okay.
But it's not. I don't feel shame, I'm
The
playing Splinter Cell.
Anyway, let's talk about that later. Franchises you were surprised that you would actually enjoy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. So, but yeah, the big one I have is Call of Duty,
Call of Duty.
and it's like
Call of Duty.
Duty.
Yeah, it's like, and I never play Call of Duty multiplayer.
Hmm.
I only play
It's,
Single player.
the campaign. Yeah, the campaign. Unless it's like the co-op spec ops
Ah, yeah, yeah.
that we did for Modern Warfare 3.
Yep.
And it's like, uh, I know that they're not like especially good narratives, it's, except for maybe the Modern Warfare 1, like Call of Duty 4,
Hmm.
and maybe Black Ops.
Hmm.
And even then, like Black Ops is basically like an amalgamation of several other movies,
Ah.
and it's not it's not very original. It's like I don't even know why I keep playing it, but I keep playing it. Well, actually, I can tell you what, like, the one thing that keeps me playing is that it feels good to shoot people in Call of Duty.
Shoot everybody.
It's like you're like um like the one complaint I have with the border with something like Borderlands is that shooting does not feel good at all, like at all in Borderlands.
well, actually, the 3 actually they improved a lot. They really did.
Mm.
But does it feel as good as Call of Duty?
I think
I
it's
wouldn't know. I don't remember the last
I
time I
think
played Call of Duty.
Well,
that's probably the closest
for one
shooting
thing,
is.
Call of Duty always runs at 60 frames per second.
Well,
So,
yeah, that's not a contest.
Uh,
so that's like unless they can match that's a very hard thing to
Yeah,
top already.
that's like asking Gandhi to eat a burger. Or a McRib. Or a McRib.
Yeah, but it's like, um,
That's not gonna happen. You know?
yeah, and it's like the way you snap when you aim down sights,
Hmm.
like, and then like the feel of the when you
Actually,
pull the trigger and then the animation of the guns, like, it feels really good.
well, I find like yeah, that's something even like Activision Blizzard has failed to replicate. I think even with their current games.
Hmm.
Like I think of course, it's the same guys. Like Titanfall 2, the shooting is really good.
Hmm.
You know, and then they actually cared about uh,
Yeah, and-
the single player campaign.
yeah. But anyway, but yeah, it's like it's like watching the Fast and the Furious movies. It's like I don't know if I should be enjoying this, but I'm enjoying it for some reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I, I don't know why I feel compelled to play Call of Duty every time.
Yeah, but I think guilty pleasure is also watching Fast and Furious movies. I'm not particularly into cars, so I'm not sure why I'm enjoying it. so, so there. It's
Uh,
like
Secret
asphalt.
crush
but
on
uh,
Vin Diesel.
but I will say, Infinite Warfare is actually really good. Like,
Really?
as a shooter, yes. Infinite War,
Infinite Warfare was
espe-
the one where they
It's
rated
like
it really
sci-fi.
low, right?
the what? Really,
It's
what?
got like a really low rating from
Yeah.
critics.
Really? Why? Why?
I
Kevin
think so.
Spacey.
What?
That's why.
Oh, Kevin Spacey's Advanced Warfare,
Oh, never mind it.
Infinite Warfare.
and that was also pretty good. I don't care what you say. Like,
Wait, Infinite Warfare is the Halo-like one, right?
yeah, it's the one. Let me put it this way: if you want, if you're looking for a wing commander type shooter,
Hmm.
Infinite Warfare.
Oh, okay.
So you can fail missions and then it'll affect the story.
Uh, but get to ride in a spaceship.
Okay.
Okay, PC Gamer rated at 48 out of 100.
Why?
Polygon
Wow.
8.5 out of
Why?
10. IGN 7.7, although that's passing with IGN. GameSpot 8 out of 10. Destructoid 7 out of 10. EGM 7 out of 10. Game Informer 9 out of 10. So
Yeah, yeah.
it
Like
differs.
if I was going to recommend a Call of Duty game,
Hmm.
I would recommend Infinite.
Is the
Like
campaign
if
I
good?
would not recommend
yeah, I
any
only play I
Modern
only
Warfare
play the
games.
campaign. Like I said, if you're looking for a or for a wing commander shooter, then that's Infinite Warfare. So I don't know if they made a big deal of it, but what happens in Infinite Warfare is that it's set in the future where mankind has colonized the other planets.
So that's different
So
from modern. I mean, future warfare. I forgot.
Advanced Warfare.
Advanced warfare. So that's completely different.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare is like near future. Um, Infinite Warfare is like further into the future.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
It's like further in the future than Gundam.
Okay.
So it's like
Kevin.
you've got missions that are set like around the solar system, and
Hmm.
after the first few missions, you basically have to escape Earth, and you're stuck in space. And once you're stuck in space, you get to choose like which missions you take, and these like go all throughout the solar system. Like you'll have like one mission, like you can start where you have a choice of missions that take place like on Mars, on Venus, or on Mercury, and you
Hmm.
can take any of those missions in which order you want.
Hmm.
And then once you finish those, like it opens up another set of missions
Okay. Okay.
that are set in like different parts of the solar system.
Is it kind of like a Star Fox? More like a
Kind of,
kind of, yeah.
like Star Fox, but with shooters.
Anyway,
Like,
if you really want a good Wing Commander game, you play Wing Commander.
but it's like, well, what if I played all the Wing Commanders and I want the new Wing Commander?
You play it again.
Yeah, but it's
Oh my
like
god.
if you're looking for something that kind of works differently for a Call of Duty,
Hmm.
like everyone's complaining that Call of Duty is the same game every year.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, NBA 2K is also the same game every year, but people keep buying it.
Anyway, Call of Duty, I think, is cycling through three developers. Is that right?
Oh yeah, there's like three developers now.
Hmm.
Which is
Um,
ridiculous.
yeah, but again, like Infinite Warfare actually did something different, and everybody's like, meh, same old Call of Duty. It's like, but it's not the same old Call of Duty. So I don't know. I don't know. People will never be happy.
Yep.
True.
So yeah, enough of that. Because now I feel like I want to install Infinite Warfare again.
Okay, so
Uh, what the other guilty pleasure I had was Shantae.
Shantae.
Yeah, Shantae, and this one is like I was actually looking forward to Half Genie Hero.
Hmm.
Um, but honestly, if you ask me why I really like Shantae, and if I think about the gameplay, it's like I can't really think of a reason why I would recommend Shantae. Like it's like a decent platformer.
Hmm.
So it's like really good, but it's not like
The best in the
like
world.
Mario Odyssey. Like,
Mm.
oh, you should really play this game,
Mm.
kind of thing. Um, like my favorite game in the Shantae franchise is Pirate's Curse,
Mhm.
the third one. And even that was like basically a Metroid Lite.
Okay.
So it's like it's not really like the best Metroid like
Mhm.
game around, and it's not really that long, but it's like fun. I, and then Half Genie Hero is um, a more linear,
Mhm.
so it's kind of like a Mario game, I guess,
Yep.
like a simplified Mario World. And it's like, uh, uh, I think the only reason I play Shantae games it's because Shantae is like a combination of cute and sexy,
Okay.
and it's like it, it gives me complicated feelings. But
Hmm.
so I guess it's the charm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But honestly, like if you ask me, would I recommend Shantae? I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
not
the third one,
sure. Okay.
Pirate's Curse. But even then, it's not the best game around.
Hmm.
But it's got Shantae.
Okay. I think you had another topic other than this guilty pleasures. It's like games you never expected to like. Sound like that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I guess I could start with that one. One of the games that kind of took some time before I really enjoyed them was Monster Hunter. Because basically, I was just forced into Monster Hunter because of my office mate. And apparently, he just kept saying, "You gotta try this, you gotta try this." I didn't really get it at first. So he just kept saying, "You got to try this game. It's like the awesomest game ever." And I'm like, I don't get it.
Stereo.
Then eventually it released on the Wii with Monster Hunter Try. So I tried it out,
Which
and it's
you
got us.
tried it
I
out?
tried it out. No pun intended.
Or try, you tried it out for like 200 hours.
Yeah, 200 hours,
Uh-huh.
and unfortunately, I actually liked it. I'm so sad. And then Ultimate came out. I bought it. Then 4 bought it. Then Ultimate 4 bought it. Then
Oh yeah,
Generations. Yep.
you bought for the the
Yep.
Japanese version of 4.
Yep. Then it came out in Ultimate. So yeah. Then Japanese version of Cross. I bought that. Then there was Double Cross. Then yeah,
Wow.
there you go. But I don't own the PS4 or Xbox One, so the only Monster Hunter World I have is the basic one. But
For PC.
yeah, once it comes out on the PC, Iceborne, yeah, I'll probably get it.
Yeah.
So
I actually
yeah.
have like I have 3 versions of Monster Hunter Portable which is the first Monster Hunter I played. I have like the Japanese portable second,
Hmm.
and then when it when they translated the portable second G to English, it became Freedom Unite.
Yep, yep.
So I have a UMD version of that.
And
They
digital.
have a digital version of that
Yep.
because why not?
And I think you had a PSP Go, so you had no choice.
Yeah, but I think I bought it even just. I think I bought it just so I could play with my brother.
Ah,
Oh my gosh.
with your brother.
Yeah,
Nice.
but he ended up playing Monster Hunter Portable Freedom Unite more than I did.
Ah. I didn't play Unite much. I started really playing from
Try.
the try from try because I kind of like playing on a big screen compared to a smaller screen like the PSP. It's giving me a
Mm.
neck neck injuries.
Uh, I'm like the opposite.
Hmm.
I always think Monster Hunter works better on a portable
Yeah, yeah.
because there's the appeal of being able to like bring it and like hang out somewhere and just get on a hunt.
Yeah, hanging out together, especially if everyone in that hunter's circle is everyone you know. That's actually the
Mhm.
best time you should go into Monster Hunter if all of your friends are into it. But if you just
Yeah.
got one or two people that are kind of into it, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just play with the random strangers. Anyway, there are groups there in Facebook, meetup places and stuff. So yeah, I'm in New York. Our meetup is in Las Vegas.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that has its appeal. But remember when Pokemon Go first came out,
Yep,
the people traveling everywhere kasi may mga uh,
certain monsters that
place
are yeah.
specific Pokemon.
Yep, yep. So yeah, the
Yeah.
great stuff about
And there
mobile
was yeah,
and handhelds.
yeah there was this time in Taipei.
Mhm.
I, like I bought my first copy of Monster Hunter Portable Second in Taipei, and what was happening there is that if you went to the mall, there'd be a group of like 30 people sitting in one corner just playing Monster Hunter, and then you walk a bit like past a few more stores, and you get another group of 20 people like in one corner also playing Monster Hunter. So that was crazy.
Yeah, especially Universal Studios Japan. There's like a guild hall there, especially
Yeah,
dedicated to players of Monster Hunter,
That's cool.
and it's
That's really
designed
cool.
like a guild hall in Monster Hunter. So yeah,
Is there a guild marm?
I bet there
Oh,
is.
of course.
My God, Guild Marm.
If I get to go there, if I get to go there, I'll post up a flag of Fairy Tail on the guild hall.
Different guild. Okay, what else did I not expect to like? I guess I'll think for it for a while, but who wants to take this one?
Yeah, well, I can go the with the franchise that started this topic.
Yeah, Splinter Cell.
Yeah, Splinter Cell.
Hmm.
Uh, because when I started playing Splinter Cell, um, it first came out like on the Xbox and the PC. Well, Xbox first, like then the PC version came later. Then it got ported to GameCube and PS2.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first played it, it was like the the lighting is really good, but the game is like doesn't it doesn't really it doesn't play like Metal Gear, so, which was- which was like the standard for stealth games then,
Yep.
and I was like, I don't know if this is my kind of game. But then I bought Pandora tomorrow, and I was like, this is more than the same. And then uh, and then I bought Chaos Theory, and that was really good. Like if I like I can play it now, and it'll still hold up really well.
Mm.
And and a few years later, I was talking to an office mate, and we were taught like which franchises we followed, and I was basically looking back at all the video game franchises that I was playing, and I was surprised that to learn that I had actually played all the mainline Splinter Cell games, like without intending to. Yeah, so I played like Splinter Cell One, Pandora Tomorrow, Chaos Theory, Double Agent, um, Conviction, and Blacklist, and the both Game Boy versions of Splinter Cell, like the first and the Pandora Tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Engage.
Engage version of Chaos Theory.
Yeah, you're only one of the people who I actually know. You and Keith are the only people I know who owned an Engage.
Does he have an Engage of his own?
Yeah.
Because I remember I bought another one, then he borrowed it.
Ah, okay, okay. I think he had games. He just didn't have a.
He had game.
But from
He
what
had Pathway to Glory.
And from what I know, he bought an Engage, but it was broken. So I think he borrowed yours.
I think something like that happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, you're the only two people I know who own the Engage. So Java,
Yeah.
Java games.
Well, it's not really Java. Like
Hmm.
the Splinter Cell Engage part was like really really.
Hmm.
It was like a legit.
Legit 3D.
It was not a good.
Yeah.
It was not a good port, but it was a legit port.
No, okay. Ubisoft. Speaking of Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed. I never expected to enjoy Assassin's Creed because I didn't really enjoy the first one. Then the Ezio Auditore part went in, and I bought everything.
He changed everything.
It changed everything, and I even bought the DLCs and stuff. Then the third one went in, and so forth. There you go. I never thought I'd enjoy it. Then until I've been playing Odyssey.
Wow.
Although Odyssey changed a lot, so I'm not enjoying it as much. 'Cause they really changed the game completely. Like the combat system, although the repetitiveness is still there, I'm not a fan of the combat system. Combat system is sucks.
It sucks.
It sucks.
Odyssey's the Greece one.
Yep.
Uh,
So anyway, I chose the female lead because it's like kind of like
Of
a
course.
Wonder Woman simulation.
Pre.
And I think everyone who plays that says that the female character is actually feels more like the canon one.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like it. Because from the way the story went,
Yeah.
it kind of looks like it. It's like the female one is the actual one. Anyway, still waiting for that China. I mean Japan. I think they're going to make Assassin's Creed in Japan. The setting.
Yeah.
So
They've been saying that since three.
yeah, same with Grand Theft Auto. They've been saying that since forever, but they haven't released it yet. So yeah, because Grand Theft Auto Online's working right now, so it's bringing in money. So why make more?
A lot of money.
Whales buying sharks, shark cards. Anyway,
Oh,
Grand Theft Auto
here's
is
an
not
interesting
bad.
one.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't actually I used to not actually like Tekken,
Oh yeah, yeah.
but 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 I can actually say that I've played every Tekken game except for Tekken 4.
Ah, I beat you there.
It's like I only missed out on Tekken 4 because it was released like pretty early on in the PS2 era. By the time I got a PS2, Tekken 5 was out.
Yeah. I played every Tekken, including the Game Boy Advance version.
Oh yes, I have that.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. It actually works,
Yeah.
but the 10 hit is kind of easy to do because there's only two buttons.
Yeah,
You know what? They captured the spirit though.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
unless you're king, and you get those lame ass freeze frames when you do a throw.
Yeah. It's just a picture.
Yeah,
It's like
of
playing a
king
tactics
throwing
game.
a random person,
Yeah.
random shadow.
That's the only thing that didn't work. But
Yeah,
other than
and,
that,
and
yeah.
I also played like the Tekken Revolution,
Yeah, yeah.
the free to play PS3
Oh yeah, yeah. It was free. We
Yeah,
tried that
it's like
one.
that only lasted for like a year,
Yeah, yeah.
not even.
It didn't click because there were better versions of Tekken.
Yeah, well, I actually like it,
Hmm.
but
And Mhm.
the funny thing is like some of its legacy lives on because if
Well,
you have Tekken 7 for the PS4, you get a jukebox where you can make your custom soundtrack,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and a lot of the tracks from Tekken Revolution are there. So
You know
I
what would-
actually put them.
shit. The best Tekken is the PSP one.
Oh no, the best one was the
6.
Tekken Pachinko.
Resurrection. That was the best one, man.
Oh my God.
What?
Resurrection? Dark Resurrection? You mean?
Dark Resurrection.
Yeah.
That was the best
The
one.
Dark Resurrection.
so 5.
5.1, I think.
Yeah, because there are two PSP Tekkens.
Hmm.
Dark
Tekken 6 was also released on the PSP.
Yep. Those
So
were-
yeah, I don't like Tekken, but I played every Tekken game.
No, you didn't. You didn't play the Pachinko.
Or did I?
Maybe. Kind of reminds me of when I went to Rev Major. I was looking at the slot machines, and I was surprised some of them were labeled Konami. I just had to
Get
try.
that money.
Yeah,
gotta
the money.
gotta recoup the Kiefer Sutherland investment.
Guilty pleasures. Anyway, did you guys have any guilty pleasure on TV?
Yeah, yes.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yes. Yes.
like I
Uh, I also have them, but this is, as I said, like, it's a true guilty pleasure
Uh-huh.
because I'm ashamed of it.
Which is
Uh, I like to watch rom-coms
Oh, okay. That's not
by
bad.
That's not too
myself.
bad.
That's not too bad. I was expecting something else, like pumping action.
No, I'm not ashamed of that.
Anyway,
It's like what kind of comes?
Oh,
friends.
just mostly the older ones, the ones that come out lately, parang ano na, mga millennial rom-com like that. Nope.
Nope. The old ones. Yeah.
Like ano ba
When Harry met
there's
Sally.
this one that's called she's not
That into
she's
you.
not that
She's
into.
Oh
she's
yeah, yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's a movie, I think. Is it?
Yeah, it's most movie.
It's a movie.
Pero what was, oh no, it's not that one. The one that's called She's Out of Your League.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The one
Mm,
with
You're like an
the
expert.
what do you call
With
this?
Alice Eve.
Yeah. With Hiccup.
Oh, with Hiccup.
With Hiccup. I can't remember the the actor's name, but I associate him with Hiccup and Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Apprentice.
Yeah. Hmm.
well, one of my favorite movies is 10 Things I Hate About You. It's like no big deal.
Yeah. Did I like any of those? I don't know.
My guilty pleasure on TV would be like harem anime.
My guilty pleasure
Harem
is Nicolas Cage movies. Like It Could Happen to You. Yeah. Best Nicolas Cage movie ever.
Oh,
Where he wins the
really?
lottery.
Better than National Treasure.
Yeah, better than National Treasure. Although that's also a guilty pleasure. National
That's
Treasures.
it's a
Be-
national.
better than Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah, yeah. I could put it there.
Oh wait, really?
Yep, yep.
Better than Season of the Witch.
I've never seen Season of the Witch though. What was that other one where he was it Season of the Witch where he was burnt?
No, that's Wicker Man.
Wicker Man. Okay, I confused those movies, but I've seen a lot of Nicolas Cage movies, especially Ghost
Rider.
Rider.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Nice jacket.
Wait, he has that one other movie. Next.
Next, yeah, next is pretty
Hey.
good.
Ah,
Bangkok Dangerous.
Bangkok Dangerous. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, It Could Happen to You. I think I've seen it several times because also my dad actually puts it in the DVD a lot. So yeah, whenever
Saka
it's in
Con
there.
Air.
Yeah, Con Air. Con Air's good.
Con Air,
How
Put
about the sequel?
bunny
How about the
in the
sequel?
box.
Aircon.
Aircon.
Aircon. Bad trip.
That's a
Nasira
pretty
yung
old
punchline.
joke. That's a pretty old joke. Aircon. Okay.
But what about Face Off?
Hmm.
Face Off is like a legit good movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. Face Off is not really a guilty pleasure because it's really that good, and
It's
it's
really
got
awesome.
John Travolta. John Travolta, because he's
But-
gay now.
But did you
Travolta's
watch
gay.
the Crudes?
The Crude's known. I have seen the ending because Star World, but I've never actually started it. I'll try it because I think I reached the part where
Skate movie.
where the people actually started crying in the theaters. So I got that part, the touching part.
But yeah, it's like it's actually kind of surprising.
Yeah, Spider Verse isn't a guilty pleasure because it's that good. so
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a good Nicolas Cage.
It's a good Nicolas Cage movie. So yeah. Anyway, other than that, I think Once Upon a Time, the ABC TV series, Mouse, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm into that. It's kind of weird, but yeah.
It's
I love it.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom
That's
Hearts,
true.
that's not Kingdom Hearts.
But
It's got no Mickey Mouse on it. Unless it's
Yeah, but
suddenly.
it's basically live action King.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just waiting for Mickey Mouse to show up. Oh, hey, bitches! Oh! My god. Anyway, it's got Elsa, it's got Anna, it's got Aladdin. Aladdin!
Mulan's
Mulan.
there.
Oh, yeah. What else?
Nauna pa yata si Mulan
Yeah, yeah.
before Elsa and
Yep, yep. There's actually a lot, but the real main heroes there is Snow White
Mhm.
and Cinderella. I think it's just Snow White. She's the most common face there. Snow White and Prince Charming. Yeah, and who's that? The villain there. Forgot. It's been a long time since I've watched one
Eh,
of those.
she's an on and off villain kasi
Yep.
I know there's a season na naging kakampi nila.
Yung Queen, yeah.
Aha.
Once in a while. Then Maleficent came. Siyempre, campaign queen.
Villain.
Then there was a. Anyway, I like that show. What else do we have here? Agents of Shield is actually good, so I'm not ashamed of it. So, huh.
Yay!
Okay,
I
so
mean,
it's a guilty
I
pleasure.
enjoyed the first 2 or 3 seasons.
So it's a guilty pleasure if all people didn't like it.
I enjoyed Chloe Bennett.
And yeah, mostly because of Chloe Bennett.
Chloe Bennett. You mean Chloe
And Big
Wang?
David.
Chloe Wang.
Chloe Wang.
What a
And
wang.
ending now.
What a wang. Anyway, season
wait,
5 and
wait.
6 was good.
So the only things I enjoy in Ages of Shield are the two Asian women.
Chun Li. It was a
Ah.
Tuesday.
Uh,
Ming
Weird.
Na Wen.
Yes.
Weird.
Yeah. What else did I actually like? Guilty pleasures. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Disney animations, cartoons. The
I
TV
don't know.
series.
That's not guilty.
Yeah, you know, Sophia the First and
It's
stuff.
Disney.
Sophia the First. A grown up watching Sophia the First. And
Who cares?
yeah. What else was that? There was another one. What was that? The Mexican one. I forgot her name.
Dora.
Mucha Lucha.
No. Disney. Still within the world of Sophia the First. Same universe. What was that? Carmen.
I don't know.
Forgot. Anyway, I like those shows, especially if I've got nothing to watch. Blues Clues.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's not do that to Blue's Clues. Kasi
Although a lot
since you
of people.
brought up Blue's Clues, did you want the original host
See
or
Steve.
Oh, Steve was still the
the
best.
original Steve?
Yeah, Steve was still the best. But this new host, I think that's the reason why a lot of women are watching Blue's Clues now because of the new host, the Filipino one. He's got 6-pack.
6-pack.
6-pack. So yeah, I guess that's why Blue's Clues is kind of big right now. Okay, so anything else you guys want to add?
6-pack.
6-pack. Well, Tekken, yeah, Tekken is a guilty pleasure now because I didn't like Tekken back then, but I did play everything from the first one. Although I was impressed by the first one because when I first played Virtua Fighter, it was Virtua Fighter 1. So when I saw the big leap in 3D graphics on Tekken, I was like,
Yeah. And then Virtua Fighter 2
and then
came out. It's like,
yeah, Virtua Fighter 2. Then the leap from Virtua Fighter 2 to Virtua Fighter 3 was a. It's too much. Then until 4. Then
Yeah,
4 was
then-
pretty much the same until 5. Yeah, yeah.
then,
Kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then Dead or Alive came out like sometime between Tekken 2 and 3.
Yeah, Dead or Alive 2. Dead or Alive as a franchise. I was hooked on that one because of the bouncy stuff, jellies.
Yeah, but it's not a guilty pleasure
Yeah, yeah. I have
because
no.
I feel no shame.
I feel. I will buy that DLC.
Unless we count like buying the season pass for Dead or Alive 6.
Well, season pass is cheap here, so I don't call it a guilty pleasure. But if you bought it in the US for that $99 price tag, I feel shame for you.
Yeah. I feel no shame.
I feel no shame.
I feel no shame for buying that season.
Okay, so I guess we go straight to the animes for this season.
Yep.
Yeah, fall season. Nahuhulog ako! Fall! Okay, so there are several
Autumn.
ones. And the first one I would like to mention is Hero is overly cautious because it's twed. It's that good of a show.
Yeah.
Especially for people.
Six pack.
He smells so good. Especially the
Best
awesome
goddess.
goddess. Yeah. Restart. Best
Sorry.
goddess ever.
Start. Yeah.
Thirsty goddess.
Thirsty goddess.
True. Yeah.
It's like even more useless than Aqua.
Hmm.
So she
If that was
automatically
even
wins.
possible.
Yeah. So she wins. She wins
by
best
a
goddess.
Big margin. Okay.
Well, although technically she's not like a full-fledged goddess yet.
Yep.
That's the whole premise of the story.
I think it's she's trying to be one by taking something like a task.
Yeah. She has to
Defeated demon lord or
save
something.
the S class planet. But I don't care. Like,
Best goddess ever.
yeah, best goddess. I have a weakness for goddesses who are animated like a trigger, like a trigger anime.
Okay, so that's one. The next one is Kimono Michi from the same guys that from the same person
Another
that
isekai.
wrote
Konosuba.
Konosuba. So yeah, it's another isekai. Actually, this season has most isekai.
The season of the isekai.
Season of the isekai, and I'm not ashamed of watching it. Not a guilty pleasure. Because I've been watching isekai ever since since the
Oh, yeah.
90s. Yeah. Ever since
Yeah.
the 90s we were watching isekai, so what's the
El
difference?
Hazard.
Yeah. El Hazard, Duo,
Escaflowne.
yeah, Magic
Ray
Knight,
Earth.
Ray Earth. Yeah, that's a lot. Time Quest. Or
Technically,
Kontekemen.
you could say Yu Yu Hakusho was a isekai,
Mm.
but he could travel back to his original world.
Nah. Nah. It's not. But other than that, yeah. There you go. We've been
Yeah,
watching
the
isekai ever
wrestler,
since.
the wrestler isekai.
where he can suplex a princess.
Basically, he suplexes everyone.
Yeah, everyone. So wala siyang patawad. He'll suplex anyone he wants.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like don't call him a
Uh,
demon beast killer.
killer. You can call him a demon beast lover, but if you call him a demon beast killer, you'll get a suplex.
Yeah, he's a lover, not a fighter.
Okay. Also, this fall, My Hero Academia season 4.
Oh yeah,
So
Yes.
it
with
starts.
the really good arc. I am hyped for this arc.
Power. So other than that, Special 7, Special Crime Unit, Crime
Oh, yeah.
Investigation Unit.
It's one of the rare anime original
Yeah,
productions.
and it's kind of like Copcraft again,
Right.
and Bright.
Yeah, it's kind of like right.
So there's elves
Yeah,
and other stuff, fantasy stuff
Yeah.
in the modern world. So there.
Yeah,
Um,
and his team consists of an elf, a dwarf,
a
a vampire,
Mhm.
and a homunculus,
Yep.
and another human.
Then, other than that, there was also Stand My Heroes, which it's if you're a woman, you like this.
Yeah,
It's
another
focused for
police show.
Hanayori Detective.
Oh yeah. That is pretty accurate.
Hanayori Drug Bust. Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually interested in it because it was specific to a drug investigation unit,
Yep.
and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like a police show that isn't focused on the homicide division,
Something new.
and yeah, but then they introduced like 10 pretty boys in the first episode, and I'm like. So I don't think we're gonna get any much policing here.
It's like watching those what do you call this? Shinsengumi animes.
Oh yeah,
No,
now
they're
that you
cops
mention
too.
yeah.
So
And one of the and the cool guy has a foot fetish.
what a first episode.
Yeah,
Anyway, Fantasy Star Online 2. This time they're focusing on the world building of the game itself. It's
Yep.
no longer people playing the game. It's now the game itself.
the actual story of the actual game.
And hell with the nostalgia in this one. The music brings back memories.
Oh yeah,
So it's actually
And-
good. I recommend that one.
it's actually pretty gory,
Yeah.
like
A
surprisingly
lot,
gory.
lot of dead people in the first episode.
Yeah, I never expected that.
Yeah. Then, other than that, there is also Didn't I Say to make my abilities average in the next life. Another isekai,
Oh yeah,
but a very good one. Despite being an overpowered main lead, Mile is pretty good main lead on this one.
well technically she's not overpowered,
She's
but
average.
she's average.
She's just
She's
average.
Yeah, she's average of all the
Of all the
living
races.
Yeah.
Among all the races,
Oh, I thought-
she's average.
I really thought the joke there was she's overpowered, but what the gods gave her of well they made her chest average.
No. Technically,
No.
yeah, the gods just had a different perspective of
Interpretation of
average.
average.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's like exactly in between dragon and human.
Or cellulose something. I forgot.
Like yeah, but it's like she's overpowered for a human, but then She's
Underpowered for
not
a dragon.
yeah, she's underpowered for a dragon.
So yeah, good show. I recommend it.
Yeah, and then for the first time, it's female protagonist.
Yep. And it's an all-female party, so it's got the feel of a
Oh yeah,
slice of life. So there.
Yep.
Next
Navey's best
is
girl.
Radiant season 2. I usually recommend Radiant, but to start it off, Radiant season 1 is kind of slow. There's kind of a slow pace on that one, but when you reach the a specific arc, everything picks up from there. So if you want to try Radiant, it will take a bit of patience, but it picks up really nice.
Is it better than Black Clover?
They're practically the same. Anyway, typical shonen guy doesn't give up stuff. There. Next one, Oresuki. Are you the only one who loves me? So
Fantastic.
fantastic show. But if you're heartbroken recently, kind of avoid this one. It hits too close to home.
It's like it's really good, but be careful.
Be careful. Be cautious. Overly cautious.
Overly cautious here. Isaiah.
Be Seiya. Next one, After School Dice Club. It's a slice of life show with actual
With
board
actual
games. So
Yes.
yeah, first one they featured was Marrakesh. It's interesting. It would actually make you want to play a board game with your friends. The only problem is my friends is either working at night or in another country. So there you go. Next one, Gundam Build Drivers Re-Rise. This is a side story of Gundam Build Drivers. So if you love that show, this is actually good. It's considered isekai in a way because if you count Sword Art as an isekai, then this is an isekai. So same format. No Guns Life. It's interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, the guy with the gun on his head.
Yep. And only a chosen one can pull his trigger.
Oh, my devil trigger.
It's like
My,
the
my
pumping-
mind just went to the gutter when you said
Yeah,
that.
that's like pumping action, you know. I'm sorry, Francis. Pope Francis. Forgive me. I didn't know what I was saying. Anyway, next one, Assassin's Pride. Pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Especially if you like flat women.
That is justice.
Flat is justice. And this show is full of justice. Because they're knights. So, yeah. Justice for all.
And at least it's like the shonen protagonist is not a young boy.
Yeah.
It's like it's the young girl who never gives up.
Okay, next one. High school prodigies have it easy even in the other world. So it's about number one guy of everything, like the number one prime minister in the world, the number one
politician,
number one politician in the world, number one doctor in the world, number one businessman
number
in
one
the world.
entrepreneur. Yeah,
And they're all
the
Japanese.
number one.
They're all Japanese.
Yeah, but they couldn't get the number one pilot in the world.
Number one pilot. That's Launchpad, man. Number one pilot in the world.
Yeah, kulang eh.
Mr. McD. So yeah, It's
Oh
it's
yeah.
okay. If you can bear their hubris, it's pretty
There-
good.
Well, true.
it only counts as hubris if they eventually fail at some point, and I don't think that'll happen.
Mm.
They're too good. I hope
Yeah,
they do.
I think the appeal is, they're number one, and they all know that they're the number one in that
Yeah.
field.
Oh
So
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
the
They
level of
failed, dude. They
trust and
failed.
confidence that they have for
They
each other.
actually failed. The last episode they failed.
but
But
they didn't fail because of their hubris. They failed because of medieval
weapons and
politics.
outnumbers.
They failed to protect the elf. And that's pretty
It,
big.
it, it's all according to Kikaku.
Okay,
Oh yes, the elf was pretty big.
very big.
Yeah, the elf. Yes, the
Okay,
big elf.
so what else do we have here? Grand Blue Fantasy Season 2. Actually, I just picked up Grand Blue
Oh.
Fantasy recently. It's a very good show, especially if you like dragons.
Mhm.
And their mobile game. So,
Wow.
yeah. Surprise mechanics!
I wanna play it. I wanna watch it in preparation for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
Yeah. You love Katarina. She's hot. And what else do we have here? Outburst Dreamer Boys. So it's basically Hanayori Chunibyo. But this is more bearable because it's not really that romantic in a way. It's more of a wacky show. So yeah, I recommend it. Next one. Yeah, Shin Cooking Master Boy or True Cooking Master Boy. Chuka Ichiban.
Yes.
They kind
Yeah.
of restarted it in a way, but Mao was already a super chef on this one. So if
I think
you-
Spoiler.
they started it right after he got the
Versus.
Super Chef title.
yeah, after he
That's
rated
that's
himself
the
a 10.
first.
A 10!
I rate myself a 10.
A 10! A 10! So,
Saka, although it's the same. I mean, the story is the same in this episode.
mhm.
They are starting to fill the gap.
Yeah, and they're adding a lot more stuff in the middle. So, stuffing like the dim sum. Dim sum stuffing.
Yes.
Yeah. And next
Bang
episode, I
Shumai.
think, is the Big Bang Shumai.
Big Bang Shomai.
So,
Yeah. Prepare to get hungry.
Hungary. Then another new show is Case File N number 221, Kabukicho. I only seen this in Funimation and Hulu, so it's got something to do with the chaotic neighborhood where the light shines. Well, it's a red light district, Kabukicho, so
Mm.
it's more of
Makes
a
sense.
mystery investigation thing. Mystery. I haven't started it yet, so I really can't explain it. But it's already on my watch list, so I'll try it sometime. I'll watch the other shows first.
Is that the Kabukicho Sherlock?
Yeah. That's it. That's basically it. That's the actual title.
Okay.
Next one, Babylon. It's a what's it? Prosecutor show.
It's yeah. It's a thriller.
Thriller. And yeah, it's very
It's a show for adults.
yeah, a very adult
That's
themed
what-
show. So if you
Yeah.
like those really creep, I can't really say it's
Well,
creepy.
it starts with it starts with an investigation into a pharmaceuticals company,
Mhm.
and then it suddenly spirals into a political scandal,
Yeah.
and then into a murder mystery. And it's like, yep, this is not one for kids.
This is not one for kids. Okay, so yeah, I actually liked it. It's kind
Yeah,
of hard
but
to.
it's on Amazon, so it's following the Vinland Saga
Format.
scheduling, which is
Yeah.
like 3 episodes at a time.
Uh, Actually, Vinland Saga just started with 3 episodes. Then they went weekly. So there.
Yeah. So
So
I hope
I'm
this
not.
one does.
I hope that does the same thing.
Oh no! Breaking news.
What?
Cowboy Bebop, the Netflix series, has stopped for 7 9 months because John Cho was injured.
Oh, the live action one,
Yeah.
or is it?
Mm.
Eh.
Yeah.
Weren't expecting much though.
Yeah, but I mean, kind of.
Cowboy
I'm kinda
Bebop.
excited. Yeah, it's
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop. You can't fuck it up.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, that's what I said about Arifureta.
Well, it wasn't Netflix money.
Netflix.
Back,
Oh, that's what
back
they
in
said
that
about
stuff.
Death Note.
Bright. Remember Bright?
Remember Death
I
Note?
don't think Bright was up. I don't think Bright was up bad.
Death Note.
Freaking Death Note.
No,
American Death Note.
whenever you have to say that it's better than Dragon Ball. So
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh,
Well, I mean, there's nothing that's better.
Hey, look.
actually,
Dragon
there's
Ball
nothing worse
Evolution
than
is-
I'm
Dragon
pretty
Ball.
sure. I'm pretty sure I can think of something worse than Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Evolution
Yeah.
is not bad if you don't put the Dragon Ball name in it. It's a pretty good kung fu flick.
I mean, it's probably better than the Tekken movie.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Avatar.
Oh,
Avatar: The
okay,
Last
okay.
Airbender.
God, the
I think
Tekken
that takes a
movie.
kick.
I stand corrected.
I'm not sure what they were thinking when they were making the Tekken movie.
They weren't.
They weren't.
Dead or
Oh,
Alive
well.
movie.
Dead
Hey,
or
DOA was
Alive.
pretty good.
DOA was okay. Just don't expect them to have um, special moves.
Just don't expect it to be 100% faithful.
Yeah, and they're all using kung fu, so
Like Street Fighter, like Van Damme Street Fighter.
well, Van Damme Street
expect
Fighter
it
did
to-
special moves. It's
Yeah,
not
but
that
don't
good.
expect it to be 100% accurate.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. So bad it's good.
I think the one-liners save Street Fighter.
Yeah, and it's not to be taken seriously. So if you take it seriously, don't watch it.
Yeah, so Dead or Alive is the same.
And
Don't take it seriously.
I'm just not a fan of Devon Aoki.
Pero you like Fast and the Furious, di ba?
Yeah, I like the cars and the
Oh.
drifting and stuff, but I don't like Devon Aoki. She's too generic.
Why?
She's too generic for my taste. Anyway, there's a lot of women here that look like Devon Aoki. So if you live in the Philippines, she's nothing special. But if you live in the United States or somewhere that finds that face exotic, then go ahead, like her.
Oh,
To me, it's Tuesday. Okay, so the last one, actually, the new ones for fall, SD Gundam World, Sangoku Soketsuden. There you go, Sangoku Soketsuden. It's not that good.
But-
I don't know if you like Chinese mythology and stuff, Chinese heroes like Cao Cao and Gao Shenlonggar, whatever. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's kind of based on a Sangoku setting, so
the Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
yep, Sangoku setting, Romance of the Three
Wait.
Kingdoms. So
Is
yeah,
it Is it Romance of the Three Kingdoms or Journey to the West?
Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Oh,
So if you're familiar with those kind of characters, then yeah.
Guan Yu and them.
uh-huh.
Yeah, something like that.
Dongwu.
Yeah, that's why
Liu Bei.
it's put under Sangoku.
Tsuge.
Sangoku.
Tsuge.
I'm more of a
Tsuge.
Sengoku guy, so
Ah.
I'm not really into
The
into
Warring
Sangoku.
States.
Yep,
Mm.
Rather than the
Three Kingdoms.
Three Kingdoms.
Yeah. So there, I'm more into the Japan than China, but
Samurai Warriors over Dynasty Warriors.
yep. And the Dynasty Warriors games had really bad dubbing until the 8th one. So
I mean, really awesome.
it's so bad it turned awesome.
Yeah, exactly. At least they don't have the Philippine map in the part of China in Dynasty Warriors.
Oh my god. Anyway, if you wanna
Nobody had maps then.
if you wanna see the dubbing of from Sengoku 1 or Sangoku 1 until 8, you can just check the YouTube videos and
Which Sangoku Muso?
1 to
The
8. Everything that was dubbed under Koei US.
but
So-
we're not counting the one-on-one Dynasty Warriors.
That was also bad. So yeah. Because the first one I think was a fighting game, then it turned into Dynasty Warriors.
I don't know, man. Have you guys seen Demon Kings? That one.
That was
dubbing
Capcom
pretty bad.
USA fault.
Yeah,
Capcom
the
The
USA.
dubbing is pretty bad.
Sengoku Basara Sabanized.
Yep,
Yeah,
they sabanized it.
the subbing was pretty bad.
Freaking Americans. What can you do? And that's why I've been buying Sengoku Basara in Japanese until they woke up and started titling it Sengoku Basara. So yeah. So I played every Sengoku Basara game. Even the fighting game by Arc System Works. So yeah.
Mm.
I'm more of a Sengoku guy than a Sangoku guy. But I love Sangoku from Dragon Ball.
Magic Sun Goku. Magic Sun Goku.
What do you call this? What does Date Masamune say? Are you ready, guys?
Yeah.
What do you call this? Put your guns on!
Put your guns on. Put the
Put your
guns
guns
on.
Let's party! Yeah!
Let's party.
Yeah, when I get to Japan, I'll visit his shrine or his statue at least. And I'll shout, "Let's party!"
Let's party.
Yeah, Date Masamune. One-eyed dragon. That sounds really bad if you're into porn.
Bakugan reviews.
So yeah, that's all we have for fall anime. So I'd really
Ascendance of a Bookworm.
Oh yeah, Ascendance of the Bookworm. Did I mention that?
The other isekai with a female protagonist.
Yeah, and very weak body.
It's the wholesome show of this season.
Yeah.
Mm.
Kind of.
Wait, there's ano pa? Food Wars.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Wars,
sure.
yeah.
Shokugen is
Oh,
also-
and Cooking Master Boy.
We mentioned that.
we
Yeah.
already mentioned.
Oh, did you
There's
guys-
what was it? Ahiro no Sora.
Ayun, Sora.
Hiro
Basketball.
Sora. Yeah.
Oh, okay, basketball. I didn't put that in my list.
Oh, it's pretty good. I'm watching it right. I'm watching.
Oh, Psychopass 3. He's gonna be
Is
a
that starting?
in 5 days. Episode 1.
Ooh,
Psychopass.
Gonna get.
Fate Grand Order. Zettai Maju Sensen Babylonia.
Wait,
It's
kailan mag-start yun?
It's already episode 3 in 7 hours. So it started already. Azure Lane. Yeah, there we go. Azure Lane is
Wait, is that on
really?
Netflix?
no, Azure Lane I'm watching it in
No, sorry, you
Hulu.
Fate Grand Order.
Fate Grand Order. It's in Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll.
Wait.
So it's there. Zerlin is Kankole but Chinese creators. So if you like Kankole, I recommend that.
So basically, anthropomorphized
Ships.
battleships.
Yep. Sexy
So
battleships.
it's like Arpeggio Blue Sea.
Hmm. Ah, no, no, no. Arpeggio is different. Arpeggio, I think the they turned the AI into a female of that submarine, so it's kind of different. This one they really turned those ships into female leads. Then Bokutachi wa Benkyo ga Dekinai, second season.
Bokuben.
Yeah, Bokuben. It's already started. Third episode in 8 hours. B stars.
Is
If
that
if you're a
that's starting?
furry, if you're a furry, you watch this.
I don't think I'm from furry, but I'm a fan of Zootopia.
Yep. So here we go.
So
Episode
I,
three in
so
4 days.
I don't know if that makes me a furry. Where is it?
It's showing in. It's not showing anything here. So I guess you'll have to get it in some other way.
I'm sure. Uh,
Try Hulu.
I don't know.
Although
Oh,
Hulu,
yung sorry, the Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Front.
Mhm,
Is that what you're talking about?
I think so.
Yep.
It's Aniplex. So
So Sony.
Sony.
So
yeah, it's not on Crunchy.
it's probably gonna be on Funimation.
It's.
Or-
I think that's the one that's exclusive for 1 month. Then it goes to
No.
Crunchyroll.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you really want to watch it, is it in Hulu? I can't tell. That's
Probably.
Majority of Funimation shows are in Hulu, but not all.
B Stars is Netflix,
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Nice, nice, nice.
but that means we have to wait.
Yeah. So it's in Japan. Netflix Japan.
Yep.
But it's got an awesome opening using stop motion. Let's see here. Chihaya Furu. If you like Chihaya Furu,
Oh,
it's,
it's-
also in 3 days. Episode 1 of Chihaya Furu, third season. 3 days. Then Marimashita Iromakun, or the Demon School, something like that. It's also in Crunchyroll. Welcome to Demon School, Iromakun. It's in Crunchyroll, so it's already 2 episodes in. Third episode in 1 hour. So
AKA my life at St. Benedict College, Alabang.
it's now San Beda, Alabang.
the school does not exist anymore.
Another one is Hoshiai no Sora. It's in Hulu.
The
Tennis show.
Wait,
Val.
what? What show?
Hoshiai no Sora.
Oh, okay.
Stars Align.
Yep, Stars Align. Val X Love. Okay, if you like harem shows, yeah, I
Oh.
recommend this one.
Oh.
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
Right.
That one, I'd admit, it's a guilty pleasure. High Score Girl in 6 days. Episode 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, we wait for that one. We wait for that one. Konoto Tomare 2. Oh, okay. It's already in the second season. I haven't seen it yet. So, yeah. Second season of Konoto Tomare. That's already 2 episodes in. Fairy Gun. If you like Fairy Gun, it's kind of like military JoJo. So more dragging version of JoJo. So
Uh,
that's already in the second season. Rifle is
I,
beautiful. So I'm not sure about the show, but I put it already uh, in my
Is
list.
that connected to Fairy Gun?
Maybe it's connected to Kill Me Baby. I don't know. But interesting show where all the girls are carrying rifles. So yeah,
oh, maybe it's like Bullet Girl.
maybe.
Ah,
Kandawa
Bullet
Jet
Girl.
Girls. Kandawa Jet Girls is basically how can I put this? What's that anime with ninja girls?
Kagura?
Senran Kagura with the water guns. So it's a show
Peach
about that one.
Peach.
Yeah, it's a show about that one, but it's not Senran Kagura. So yeah. Um
It's an all-pie show.
although it's got more of jet ski racing action, so you'll see a lot of wet women here.
I mean,
Okay,
So
put
yeah,
in queue.
I'm so good at this. Okay,
guilty pleasure.
African No Salaryman. I haven't seen it yet. It's exclusive in Funimation, but it shows a lion salaryman as a. It's kind of furry. It's a furry show, so yeah.
Oh,
There-
so we got two.
two furry shows for this season. ZX Code Reunion. I think it's another idol show. I am not sure about this one, but yeah, there's one of those. It's in High Dive. So if you like
Oh, so it's on Verb.
show with a lot of girls, yeah, go ahead. uh, Actor Songs Collection. This is show now with a lot of boys, so you know what kind of show it is. Then Pokemon, the new season, in the Galar region. So
Since Ash already won the Alola League.
yep, but he's still the main guy here. So Ash never dies. Satoshi. Satoshi forever. Then Zoid's Wild Zero. Zoid's Wild Zero, no one actually got it. Because I don't think no one actually owns the license of Zoids in US. I think Hasbro just picked it up recently. So I'm not sure if they're going to get the show. So if you like to watch it legally, I don't think there's a way. So you go with the fan sub. And other than that, there's the last show here, Kaiju Step Wandabada. It's about the kaiju in Ultraman. In what do you call this? Slice of life setting. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then there are TV shorts. There's a lot of this stuff.
Shorts?
Yeah, TV shorts. Anini
Shorts or
Tsukeru.
pants?
Shorts. Anini Tsukeru
Short
Kusuri
or
wa
pants?
Nai. It's a show about twins competing in sports. It's already at its third season. No one picked it up in the US, so I don't think there's a way we'll watch it. Bananya! Bananya is still here. It's like the longest running show I've seen so far. Tenka Yakin, Meiji Kane Yokoso. No one picked it up, so I don't think there's a way to watch it. But there's a lot of busty women on this one. What
Well,
else here?
just because it's not been picked up by an American company doesn't necessarily mean it's not available in the Philippines.
Yeah. We'll see.
Because you got iFlix there.
Oh yeah. Although iFlix rarely shows new ones, So I don't know.
I get surprised by I think.
Anyway, Malaysia is pretty close to Japan.
I mean,
I mean, their
um,
the fan base is pretty close to Japan. Although I think the Japan is more into Thailand than Malaysia. They're bringing a lot of their businesses in Thailand recently.
yeah, because
So
Thailand uses Line.
yeah, there you go. In the Philippines, they use KakaoTalk. No, Facebook Facebook Messenger. Fucking Facebook Messenger.
Can't even convince everyone to move to like fiber.
Yeah, Viber is fine, but I'd prefer Line. But no one's in Line.
Yeah.
I prefer Line compared to anything. Okay, so other than that, the movies for this specials would be Mugen no Jujin or Blade of the Immortal,
Mm-hmm.
and it starts in. Oh, it's already started. Episode 4 in 4 days.
Oh, cool.
Amazon.
So
Yeah.
it's like the first 3 episodes.
Can I just
Uh,
rant about something?
Yep. Sure.
mhm.
So, if you read the manga,
Mm-hmm.
when he kills one of the members of Itoryu, you got this full page spread
Mm-hmm.
that's basically like an art piece.
Uh huh.
They fucked that up in the anime.
Don't expect too much in
Yung
the anime.
I know, like yung si Sabato Koroy,
Mm-hmm.
it's like he's like a pimple that got popped. He literally just blood and that was it.
Hey, at least that's just one scene.
Yeah,
It's not Arifureta.
I'm
I
waiting for the CG dinosaur with 2 heads to pop out.
Uh,
Okay, One Punch Man specials incoming October 25th. So we're gonna get that. Null Peta. I don't know what Null Peta is, but it's about a girl whose sister died, and I don't know how she transferred her consciousness into a robot. So there, RoboCop.
what?
Uh, it's weird. Anyway, it's called Null Peta, Nullpeta. Another one. Let's see here. Oh, Arifureta, December 25th.
Yun.
Oh wow, the second season is in December.
Specials. There's two OVAs
Ah,
coming
no,
up.
no,
Yeah,
no.
December 25th.
The OVAs that come with the Blu-ray.
Yep.
Well,
The,
I don't know how to watch those. Those are gonna be with the Blu-rays.
I think Crunchyroll picks them up depending on their mood, because sometimes they do pick up OVAs. Kengan Ashura Part 2, October 31. All 12 episodes of Part 2, October 31. Romance Dawn, that's One Piece, October 20. This is a lot of shit. Yuno, Mugen no Hiretsu Sekai. That's showing in Netflix, I think. Second season, I think, is showing on 26, or this is the actual show showing on December 26.
Huh? I thought it was still ongoing.
Maybe this is a special. Special on December 26. Anyway, I'm looking at the special section, so. Obsolete. Another anime from Netflix, I think. December 2019.
And they're really pumping it
Yep.
pumping it out. I mean,
Right?
Yeah,
Pumping action,
They-
man.
they-
It's the pumping action.
pumping action. Yeah, that's pumping action.
Oh, this is a very Japanese anime. Wokai Dongwan Nashin yan.
Hopefully.
Yeah, isn't that yung King's
King's
what was that?
Avatar.
That isekai na King's Attack, King's Glory?
I think so. That's it. I think. Anyway, that show showing up in November 2019. Ang Gakusei Million Arthur. I actually never started Million Arthur yet. October 2.
Hmm?
Then,
Million Arthur.
yep, there's a show about Million Arthur. I think it's in Hulu because it's kind of like the first season is exclusive to Funimation. Fucking Sony.
They- There's gonna be a Funimation.
Funimation. You gotta watch it. Anyway, that's it for the fall anime 2019. There's actually a lot more, but they're not that interesting. So, anyway, if you want to see more of these, you can check anychart.net/fall-2019. Look at it for yourself. Because I won't be enumerating all of them.
Nah, who wants to do that? Who wants to read?
I don't know. Looks sexy to me. Okay, so that's it. So, any Steam games you want to read, pal?
Yeah, any Steam games you wanna describe to us, Pao?
Everybody's favorite single-player game. And now you can pretend to be playing solitaire while you do it. Anime Babe Solitaire.
Now on Steam. How much is it?
129.95.
129.95 pesos.
Yep.
Ah, I thought dollars. Holy crap! That's an expensive solitaire game.
The developers describe the content like this.
Mhm.
Some deck choices are sexually suggestive. Optional patch to make them X-rated is out.
Oh my god. Where is it?
Mhm.
Gotta put it in my wish list.
That's the name of the game. Anime Babe Solitaire.
Looking for it.
Solitaire.
Steam, there we go.
Everybody knows it. And everybody loves it even more when it involves hot anime girls. Simple, relaxing, and fun.
But I got something for you. Does it have surprise mechanics?
I know.
Damn!
You already paid $129.95 for it.
Yeah, tell that to EA. Oh, someone's playing BattleTech.
Yeah.
Yes,
BattleTech.
saves coming.
Okay. Oh no. Anime babes. Okay, anything else before we end this show?
Any what?
Anything else you guys want to add?
Liberate Hong Kong, Revolution of Our Time.
Oh man! Oh man!
Oh, you gotta get this banned.
Oh man! Freaking political statement.
I'm just
Well,
kidding.
Although in defense of Blizzard, they did put in their political statements under user and
Yeah.
preference.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do
Yeah,
understand.
he Blitzchung went against the regulations of the tournament,
Mhm.
so that's understandable. But
Yep.
I still think that it was too harsh.
Yeah. Well, his winnings were already returned to him. He's
Yeah,
just
so-
suspended. So
Yeah, it's he's like suspended for only a month.
Yeah, suspension is fine. Just don't take away something that they already won. 'Cause that's
Well,
bullshit.
uh, I would say that depends on the discretion
Yeah.
of the company that's actually paying the money.
Yeah. Anyway, but I think what happened at first was too harsh. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, he did violate it just once. He never violated it ever. So I think that
Yeah, because he's not playing. Because he's not gonna play it ever again.
yeah. So there you go. Political statements. Be careful. Yeah, especially actually
Hot
political
take.
statements did start also in what do you call this in Smash Brothers Ultimate, where they are putting homo flags. What do you call that? The rainbow flag.
Pride flags.
Yeah, bright flags. I don't know what they were called.
Did
So
you just say homo flags?
homo flags. Yeah,
I
at
think,
least I
yeah.
didn't say the F word.
or we were gonna get banned anyway.
Yeah,
Because you
already
started with that.
started it already. So anyway, they've been removing
Might as well.
those bright flags because it is basically a political statement. So yeah,
So
uh,
so we're gonna get banned since you have one anti-Chinese and then one homophobe in our podcast.
I can't really say I'm a homophobe because I worked in a call center for more than 10 years. So if you call me a homophobe, that's highly inaccurate. Because I'm sitting next to one back then. And
No, 'cause, well, because in our defense,
hmm,
uh, those pride flags are mostly used in Western countries,
yep.
so
So what
we
now?
don't really know how to call them.
Yeah, so basically, nakikiuso lang kasi
Like-
mga Pinoy.
Yeah,
Mm.
like if you didn't know what they were called, how would you describe them?
Yeah, homo flag. Rainbow homo flag. That's what I call it. I don't know what it's called. It's like one of those
okay,
stickers in Japan. Those
Well,
triangle stickers.
we won't get banned.
Yeah, no one
Winnie the
listens.
Pooh is my favorite character.
Oh my god. Oh well. We need
And
to.
Xi Jinping is my uncle.
Uh, anyway, thanks for joining us on the last episode of
Thank God no one's listening. But the heck. Anyway, that's actually all we have for today. Next week we'll be discussing about subscription services. So look forward to that one. So we'll go from Netflix to Crunchyroll to
Crunchyroll, Amazon
Apple
Prime.
Arcade and stuff. So anything that involves subscriptions, we'll talk about that one. So
Anything that takes your money
exactly.
every month.
Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar Shave.
Manscaped,
Loot Crate.
Tunnel
Loot
Bear.
Crate. Yeah.
Does anyone go actually? Has anyone tried Loot Crate yet?
Oh, I do. I
Oh
did.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They
You
got
posted
bankrupt,
one.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Aren't they going bankrupt?
yeah.
Yeah.
They I don't know. I think they've been bought off by different companies because they changed their names to I forgot what it was. The Loot Company.
Yeah, Loot. Loot
Loot.
Company.
Fat loot.
So I think earlier this year, I already noticed they were slowing down because the subscription that I have doesn't include the toys anymore or the
Ah.
figurines.
Okay, okay.
I got mostly the clothes because I really like the shorts that they have.
It's like
Like-
Christmas now. When you're getting older, you instead of toys, you get clothes.
You get clothes. But they really have great shirts,
Hmm.
socks, and underwear.
Okay.
But at some point last year, I think they ran out of stock,
Mhm.
and I've only just now been receiving the underwear that I was supposed to get back in February.
Oh.
That's pretty old underwear.
Oh, I know.
But do you know what kind of underwear you're getting?
Lingerie.
Oh, what, like the design
Like for men or women?
for men?
No,
I don't know. You know.
They're boxers.
nice panties. Do they make it for men? Anyway, let's
But I
discuss
think they
that.
have it for women too. But I mean, you have to specify your gender. Naman.
Yeah.
You have to identify what your gender.
Anyway, let's discuss that next week because it's way
I think it's
inside.
gonna be long.
Yeah, it's part of the the subject. So yeah, that's all we have to for today. So bye. Until next time, if we still have another episode, thanks to Cal. Pumping action, everybody. Pumping action.
Keep on pumping.